Wow. I'm listening to you, and this is what I didn't know all of this story. I'm saying it like a story. This is your reality. And but I felt it as somebody who is a writer. As I read it, I actually I read it twice, and I felt the emotion coming through. And I'm so happy that we were able to talk tonight, because I think when you saw what was happening to the young people online, I could see why you got so
Trigger,
moved,
trigger.
that
Yeah,
you were
it
driven, that you had to write something.
I have.
And yeah, oh my goodness, we went way over time.
It's my apologies, my bad. I am very
No,
very sorry, viewers. I'm very sorry for the person who's probably coming after me. I am so
listen, guess
sorry.
what? The person who's coming after me sent me a message, and they have a family emergency. They sent me the message at 8:30, just before 8:30, when they were supposed to be on, and I don't want to say everything, but they had a family emergency. We have a caller on the line. Let me just welcome this caller. Can you call me back, and let me try to accept it from the computer? Caller, oh, you know what? Let's try it from here. I think it's going to work. Guys, you can call in, and Mr. Fanus is here with us. This is not how we plan to do the show, but this is just, we're just gonna flow. We're gonna flow, and yeah, we're gonna see how it works. Okay, we're gonna see how it works. Just hang on there, caller. Welcome to the Marcia Week show. Go right ahead.
Yes, good night. Sir Fanus, I must say, after the calling, I would have done myself an injustice. Um, for those out there who understand what the word palm, or the term palmum qui for that means, they would get. Can you hear me, or you can't hear me?
Yes, we're hearing you loud and clear, caller.
Right. In summary, all I would tell Fanus is that congrats and his determination. And my story is similar to his, because I left school, and I wasn't the front child in terms of the outrunner getting the highest grades. I mean, I wasn't the worst, but I wasn't the best at that time. But I excel immensely when in tertiary. So I'm doing both undergrad and masters too. So I am saying that to say, Vanessa's story, it also inspires me, and it would inspire a lot of other young people out there too. And that Barbados can speak 99 times about education transformation. But what I think they're forgetting, or pretend to forget, well, you can't really pretend to forget when you really can't relate, is that because the era specific poverty that's in Barbados right now, you are the strategy to deal with education has to be one where it needs the people first. Then you can meet the mental need as well. Because as Hannes would know, even from back then, poverty was a real thing. But post-COVID, poverty has expanded drastically in Barbados, and you go constituency by constituency, and it cannot be denied. So where I'm going with this is that listening to what Fanus is saying, it is telling me that the whole political arena is really not in touch with the reality on the ground of the people. And I'm not even talking about specific things like water and housing and the inability to feed children, as they would not only feed children but feed themselves, because I know that there are some parents that don't even feed themselves properly, and make sure that children can eat. And there's another story for another day. But education cannot function properly when poverty is at the way it is right now, because poverty has literally taken over Barbados, and anybody that can't see that is within the gravy train. You see, and I believe that maybe it could be, let's say, maybe between 2 to 5% or less that can say of themselves that they are wealthy, and 75 to probably 80% are actually truthfully in the poverty and below the poverty line, right?
Yes. Well, caller, I mean, are you there? Oh boy, we have another call coming in. That is yeah, it's yeah, but caller, thank you for your
Yeah.
contribution. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you so much. Thank you. Uh just let me uh get this other call. Caller, good night. Welcome to the Marcia Week show.
Good afternoon to you.
Yes. Can you speak up a little for me, please?
Yeah, I'm on the road. It's the first time I'm calling your show,
Yes.
but I get like a mislead. And last night it was tremendously impressive. I don't want to say I need to join your march. Let's set the happening. I don't want to just talk on the phone.
Yes.
I thought I would call you because I'm involved person that joins the deal all the time. I'm tremendously impressed.
You're impressed with the show. Well, thank you. And yeah, were you inspired by this story tonight of this young man?
I'm waiting for my sister. She's a nurse at hospital. I'm trying to get home now to pick it up.
What?
Before you get in the house.
Yes. Wow.
I'm tremendously impressed. I think you do a really, really good job.
Thank you. Thank you. And we want to thank Damien for being here as well. Thank you, sir. Thank you for calling.
I have these people on the tour.
Yes, yes, yes.
Cousin, I want nothing more to do with him like this. Absolutely nothing more to do with him.
With who? With who? With who are you talking about?
Michael Ashley.
Oh, you don't want anything else to do with Michael Lashley. Do you live in his constituency?
Yes.
You live in the constituency and you're that angry that you don't want anything else to do with Michael Lashley.
I spent it for something not for family. All of my life. All of my life. His mother and my mother love me at work for me, so I don't have to tell you anything more. And he never changed. I'm disappointed with him.
You're disappointed. A lot of people are disappointed with former Minister Lashley. I can tell you, I get the comments, and they send it to me. They're hurt, they're disappointed, they're let down by Minister Lashley. The thing is, I hope that you are not going to that you're not going to vote, huh?
Don't bring his name in St. Philip.
You don't want Mr. Lashley's name in St. Philip?
Tell them don't bring back his name in St. Philip. No, don't bring it back. Don't bring it back.
Wow.
He's killing.
Yeah, somebody says same here, bro. Not back up here. So he's gonna. My goodness, nobody likes Mr. Nobody wants Mr. Lashley. Nobody wants you. What's going on here, Michael Lashley? The people in the BLP are complaining. The people in BLP, they message me, and they're complaining. They're not happy, and DLP people not happy. So what is he going to do?
Mrs. Lake, we're all over me. I'm a tell you someday, I was the chair. I was the vice chair. I'm a delegate.
Oh, you are the vice chair?
I took my chair. I do all the work. I never asked him for a thing. I just want you to come and do. That's what he's coming and doing too. Don't even want his name called.
Wow.
We done with that.
Wow.
We finished with that.
You know what? I'm going to take your number. I'm going to keep your number. I would love to talk to a group of you of similar sentiment and really hear why it is you don't want to do anything, have anything else to do with Michael Lashley. I'm going to call
you.
Yes, call me. Okay? Call me, please. Yes, call me. Thank you for calling, sir. We appreciate it. I'm going to reach out to you. Okay. Thank you, sir. You know, Damien, you're caught into all of that because we announced that we are going to talk about Minister Lashley and so on, and Sonia Brown, and I don't want to bring you in, people cascas, and because we go controversial on the show. I don't want to drag you into what you don't want to be involved, but let me just use the opportunity. I know people are going to call in to speak to you, but let me just say something to the viewers relating to that. without dragging you into things, that if you, those of you who are not hearing clearly, that was a caller who is in the St. Philip North constituency, and he's complaining that all the help that he did, that he would have done on behalf of former Minister Michael Lashley, let's be clear, and that he's very disappointed, and they don't want to see him up there again. He can't run up there. Well, I think Sonia Brown will be very happy to hear that. Actually, Sonia Brown will be very happy to hear that. And before the night is up, we're going to play that. But I want to see if Damien, even if we have one more call for Damien, and then I'm gonna say bye, Damien, so that we can take the gloves off. I don't want to have him on here when we think. But there was a caller. Oh, there's a caller calling, and let's see if this is for Damien. Yes. Go ahead, caller. Welcome to the Marcia Week Show. Is this call about Damien and the young people?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay,
Good
wonderful,
night, Marcia.
wonderful.
Good night, Dave. Good night, loyal opposition. Good night. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Damien. Mr. Damien, how are you? Good night. This story, you had a story of inspiration and a story of grit. You was determined. I have met, a few of your comrades. The president, Janine, and some other ones, and I find you guys to be outstanding. In reference to this video, I'm kind of disappointed. I'm disappointed in the adults. I'm disappointed in the community because this was young people doing something positive, getting involved, civically involved in government. And they missed the point of the video. The video wasn't about a bus. The video was about young people moving to Parliament. That is what the video was about. So those critics out there, ignore them. I'm trying not to just go crazy. But I'm really disappointed. And another thing, we talk about supporting our youth. We talk about the government right now. The current government talks about doing something for the youth, but they also forgot something. This subvention issue with the DLP. I'm not a member of any party. I'm a member of Barbados. I'm a Barbadian. I'm not a member of any party, but I will help any youth. It doesn't matter what side they're on or who they choose to vote, for. Help them support because they are our future. This matter of subvention and other things, like when you choose to be, let's say you think you're hurting, whether you're hurting the DLP or you're hurting Mr. Thorne, it trickles down because this group had to do a lot to get up the funds to do this activity, to do this promotion, to have their youth weekend. So they had to do a lot to get themselves, to the point to get to this production done. And I don't think it's fair for anyone to believe that because you want to hurt a group of people, it trickles down. It trickles down to that they had no funds and had to get pledges, or they could have had a little bit of money and then still had to get other money from outside and donors. But it's not right, and no one sees it like that. No one sees it as this nonsense that's going on, that it trickles down to the youth. You don't like a constituency, you don't like a community because of the person who is actually representing that community, so the community doesn't get, because it's straight nonsense. No one sees that there alone trickles down and affects the youth. So you can't tell me you run around on stage, red shirt or any other shirt, and say that you're about the youth and you want, this transformation, branding and all this stuff, and you do things like that. It is very discouraging for the youth. I saw Mr. Damien's face when he's telling his story. I understand exactly what he's saying. When you're trying to do the right thing, you're trying to motivate yourself. Sometimes you got to be your own cheering section when no one else is cheering for you. You got to do it yourself, but he made it through. Thank God he made it through. You know, some other youths, I've heard brilliant stories from other youths. They've made it through. But this here, as adults and as people and as civil society, we got to stop this mess. We got to stop telling you, oh, we want the youth to do something, and when they do it, there's a level of criticism. Now, those critics that are out there just to firing up because you had a horrible weekend. You had a horrible weekend, so you had to find something to pick a bone about. It's not for the politics of it. Sometimes the young people, you got to keep your wives, your children out of it. These are young people. They're not even in any position. They're just trying to get there, and they already getting a bad taste of what this life is going to be like, and it's absolutely wrong. And I'm going to support anyone, whether it's Shaquani or Madam President or Damien. I'm going to, support the youth making it their way to Parliament. To me, it doesn't matter what group you're part of. As long as you want to do something and uplift Barbados, I'm going to support that. And Damien, your story was outstanding.
Yeah. Thank you, caller. Thank you, caller. And thank you, caller. Just before Damien responded, she said something, that when I spoke with my son about the video, he said, but it's about young people going to Parliament. In his mind, that's what it's about, Mom. Young people going to Parliament. And I think, boy, think about that. Think about that. To get a group of young people to be part of a process like that, Damien, in this day and age, to get up off their phone and to be part of a process that say we're going to Parliament. Isn't that something? We're talking about leadership. Oh my goodness, the calls are coming in, Damien. We'll do this and good night, caller. I think you should turn down your device, but thank you for calling. Is this for Damien, about Damien, or is it about what's happening in Central Illinois?
This for Damien.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Good night, Damien. I just want to say to you, I echo Michelle's sentiments as well. You all are doing an amazing job. Keep up the good work. Don't mind the talk that's empty. They have a saying, Damien, that empty vessels make the most noise. You understand? So don't worry about the empty vessels. People that sit on the sidelines and continue to pull down. In the words of the former VP of the United States, right? A strength of a man is measured by who you build up, not who you put down. Always remember that, Damien, and enough shout out and big up to Janine and all the crew, Shaquani, young Democrats on the move. I like that video. You must do a part 2. Love it. Keep up the good work.
I know this voice.
Yes. Thank you so much for calling, caller. Thank you so much. Go ahead, Damien.
I was just saying I know the voice. I thought I was maybe Bascom, but I guess I don't know. Maybe if it is you, Bascom, show me later on tonight, man. Let me talk. I just want to say one last thing before we go, so that you could get into the controversy that I know that you want to get into, Marcia. I just want to say this to the youth. I've been there and I understand. I know how some of you feel. I probably know how most of you feel. I know that we are in a system, a world, Barbados, that fails 60% of you at secondary school. I was part of that 60%. And I want you to hold on to whatever dream that you had, because I just held on to me wanting to be an athlete. That is all I did. All I did is I held on to it and I worked for it. And I want you to know that a government under Ralph Torn, we will come to your aid. We are going to give you the resources that you need to be successful. We are going to make sure that none of you are left behind, because I know what it feels like to be left behind. I know what it feels like to be trampled on. I know what it feels like to be told that you will not be succeed. You'll not be successful and you will not succeed. Ralph Torn picked me out one particular day and told me, listen, there is a place for you. Ainsley Granger told me there is a place for you. The Democratic Labour Party embraced me as a new member. So that shows you that while don't believe the rhetoric when they say that Mr. Thorne, that you can't speak around Mr. Thorne and he stifle voices. When other people say that, remind them about Dr. Maria Aguiar or Dr. Crystal Haynes. Remind them because those are two people who were ostracized by the current administration. And Mr. Thorne is an embracer. He's an enabler. He's an empowerer. So don't mind the hype. We will help you. I will help you. And if I'm put in any position that I can help you, I will help you. I will take those lashes for you because I know what those lashes feel like. So I will say, hold on to your dream. We coming to help you. Seats and moving. Get on board. Seats and moving.
Wow, well said, and I must say and commend Mr. Thorne for giving that kind of environment for the young Dems to be able to feel empowered enough to produce something like that, to produce a video and really the energy that is in that video, really, and defying what the narrative, Damien, that there are no young people in the Democratic Party,
Oh,
right?
the young
And
Democrats are alive and well. They're alive and well, and they're doing great things. And I'm very, very, very proud of them, and I'm very proud to be adjacent to them.
yes, 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 and being led by the Janine Butcher, we would loyal opposition. We would have supported Shakwani when she did an amazing job with the water. That was one of the highlights of her
Yeah,
tenure. Was the water campaign, the water project in St. Lucie. And before that, I mean, through Verla de Pisa, the Young Democrats, they were doing a water project to St. Lucie as well. So, they're always on the move, and here they have their big weekend, Damien, that is coming up November 7th, 8th, and 9th, and everybody is invited. I see here Adrian has a comment just before Damien goes, that said there should be a follow-up video with the same bus theme, seats and moving, ending up with the young people offloading at Parliament. And I can tell you, Adrian, if you notice, Adrian, it says that to be continued. And so there's a second part to this video that is going to happen. I had a talk with Janine this morning, the Janine Butcher, who's the president of the Young Dems, and I know that there are plans ahead for there to be that other part of the video. And Adrian, you said there should be. I want to tell you that they do need money to finish the other part. Can I tell your business out, Janine? She didn't tell me, and I didn't know, Damien, that we were going to do that tonight. She needs $3,000 to finish this video. Actually, it was supposed to be five, and the guy told them today, if you got 3,000, we can finish it. One of the things the young people are talking about, I spoke with Don Leacock, who he didn't come on tonight, but Don said, Marcia, I was impressed with this video, the quality of the video. He
hmm
said this was professionally done.
Yep.
That's what he said. He said it was professionally done, and that was donated to them. And they can't go and ask the people for no more, ask them to donate their time and their equipment anymore, and editing and all of that. So they now have to pay a 3,000 to complete the whole thing. Do it for the whole song. It's just a few seconds, I think now, Dave, or a minute or so. But about a minute or so. But to complete the full seats and moving, they need about 3,000 Barbados, 1,500 US to complete it. And I think that is fair for the persons, because they donated their entire equipment, their time, and everything to the Young Dems. All right. And now to complete the video, they are asking for 3,000. So, Adrian, and those of you in the loyal opposition, you want to help out the Young Dems to complete this project. Feel free to do that. If you call me 236-7000, I'll connect you to Janine, and she would be able to get it done. But Damien, I just wanna, on behalf of these young people that I feel for them,
Mhm.
I want to say thank you for understanding. And those who are critiquing it, thanks to the critique as well. I think all criticism is fine. And, it's fine. And I'm sure the kind of people that they are in the young Dems, they will take whatever is constructive about it. Oh, Everton Hunt is saying that they will give $100. Everton Hunt is giving $100. Everton, you have to message me again. My phone is messed up and I've lost some numbers. um, you know, and I want to thank Mr. Thorne for providing that atmosphere that these young people would be comfortable enough to be planning an entire event, a weekend of events, and to be able to express themselves in this manner, mirroring what is in life, what life is like, and to be so good at what they did. Damien, thank you so much.